running time of an algorithm depends on the input size, but some algorithms might take different running time for different inputs of the same size. In these algorithms, the running time depends on the type of input data also. For example, suppose we have an algorithm. These are the different input data sets which are all of size n. Now the running time taken in all these cases is different. So we can say that behavior of this algorithm depends upon the size of input as well as type of input. For analyzing these type of algorithms, we generally consider three cases: worst case, best case and average case. So we define the time complexity of the algorithm in these three cases. Worst case time complexity gives us a measure of maximum running time that an algorithm will take for input size n. Best case time complexity gives us a measure of minimum running time that an algorithm will take for input size n. And average case time complexity gives us a measure of average running time that an algorithm will take for input size n. In worst case, we consider an input for which the algorithm takes the longest time. This input causes the maximum number of operations to be executed. For example, when we search for an element in an array using linear search, the worst case would be when the element to be searched is at the last place or is not present in the array. In that case, there would be n comparisons. So worst case time complexity of linear search is order of n. In best case, we consider an input for which algorithm takes the shortest time. So this input causes the minimum number of operations to be executed. In linear search, the best case would be when the element to be searched is present at the first location of the array. In this case, there would be only one comparison. So the best case time complexity of linear search is order of 1. In average case, we consider all possible inputs and compute an average. In this case, we have to assume certain probabilistic distribution for the input data. The most common assumption is that all possible permutations of an input are equally likely. In practice, the worst case analysis is usually done to analyze algorithms because in this case, we get to know the maximum time that the algorithm can take. The actual running time can never be worse than this case. This best case analysis is not very useful as the best cases don't occur very often. This case is not very informative as it just gives us the minimum time that the algorithm can take, and the real running time can be much more than this minimum time. For example, an algorithm that takes some seconds in best case might take days to execute in worst case or average case. This average case analysis is very rarely done because calculating time complexity in average case is generally very difficult. So the worst case analysis is most useful and informative and can be easily done. That's why while analyzing algorithms, we generally consider the worst case. So when we talk about the order of an algorithm, we are talking about the order in the worst case. For example, we'll say that this linear search is order of n, although in best case it is order of 1. So when the case is not specified, the worst case is implied. Suppose we have an algorithm which behaves order of n square in worst case, order of n log n in average case and order of 1 in best case. So we'll just say that this algorithm A is order of n square. To be more specific, we can explicitly state the order in these three different cases.